About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboards. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second down, Kamara trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
95-56.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. We're scoreless after 1. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 point and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 9-yard line.
319. 54. Mike, 54. Let's go.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Open man is Allison, complete. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. Rodgers now on first down. And able to find Allen Lazard. A very solid gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
at the 50-yard line.
319. There we go.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the Saints, first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, dude. Tighten up.
Shotgun now for Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20, 10, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And the way I haven't made it on purpose.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Hi, monkey.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but
Savannah.
what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field. And the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Breeze to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, as the first half is winding down, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Lutz with the extra point. And that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let him know. Let him know.
Rodgers now to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Incomplete. Marcus Williams on the coverage.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
You got nothing.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Yes, sir.
Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone.
Go.
There's a nice move.
Okay, don't ever step on me again, please.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Sir. Yes, sir.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects. tendency
My
breakers,
people
or
is
counters,
so
as I also like to call them.
kinda
You've
scared.
done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Running with Kamara. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. Now they set up the screen. That's good play. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
And that one was a lot of fun right
your
there.
man?
That was the game within the game. Third
Go,
and short,
your
blitz was
man.
on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands.
God damn.
And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Breeze now on first down.
Man.
And he's
Yes, sir.
intercepted a third time. Kevin King with a pick.
Yes, sir.
Thomas, the intended target.
Yes, sir.
First possession of the third quarter,
Mine.
an interception, so maybe
Yes,
a second
sir.
half tone setter.
Indeed, and
Yes,
not the tone
sir.
they wanted to set. That's the equivalent
Yes,
of
sir.
running out the wrong door and running into your
Both of
pool
them.
instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying
Let's
on
go,
their double teams at
Allison.
the first level.
That's my man.
Make sure that block's
Just kidding,
secured
Allison,
before
my
they
man.
slide off and try and chip
Man,
someone at the
man.
second level.
17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Green 18. 54. Right 54. All down.
Hi, monkey.
On first down,
What you eating?
it's Jones. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Can I have some?
The last run got a couple.
Please?
Here's 2nd and 8.
I hope you brought your rest, 'cause I'm about to take
Thank you. I'm gonna be going now.
Rodgers with a throw.
Never mind.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Jimmy
Oh,
Graham, the
nuts.
intended receiver. And now it's third down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around,
Bye-bye.
making plays on the
That's
ball.
my jacket.
And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Let's go,
And a
Zard.
diving grab. I
AK
think he
Lizard.
got that, yes.
AK piece of shit.
They're
AK
able to
cable.
convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I'd have to say that whenever you see
I'm
a
nice
good
and warm
post
now.
route run,
Thank you.
they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. He's got the hook up to
Touchdown?
Lazard.
That must be touchdown.
A gain of
Thank
9
you.
there. Sets up second and goal.
I know, right? So
Good
close.
yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? So it'll be second and goal when we return. We played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Whoa.
They'll try to run it in with
Whoa.
Jones.
Stop it.
And this has been a familiar sight
Scary.
all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
Whoa.
And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
No.
They come out here in the eye. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Interesting. I really hope I can make this kick.
So a big
I think it's
spot
gonna be
now
pretty
for Crosby,
embarrassing,
but
you know?
he's been here
You know.
before. This,
If you know, you know.
oh, they flip it to the kicker.
If
He
you know,
looks
you
like
know.
he's going to throw it.
If you know, you know.
And that will be caught, but out of
It
the
wasn't
end zone,
bounds.
says the field judge.
You mean?
Incomplete.
No, thank you.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a
Ready?
result, they
Caught
could have
it.
had the lead with a field goal.
And-
Instead, they turn
and
the
bounds.
ball over on down.
You.
The Saints
Yes, I am
offense
ready.
on the
I
field
scared
ready to
Breeze.
get their drive started. They're holding on right
gonna be
now to that
Breeze.
slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute
All right,
offense.
don't you dare
Obviously, the
run.
4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Time to ground it out now with Murray. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell them to take care of the ball and try to move forward.
Throwing now is Breeze.
Nope.
That is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. On the return is Irvin. A good return there.
Please.
13 yards. And it'll be Packer football.
Good on, Sarge.
First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They've bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Yes, sir.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Breeze now gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
No, sir.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
This is not cool.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
I already know that the clock's staying at 50 seconds.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. To throw is Breeze. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards
No,
there.
Savannah, I don't want you up on my bed.
And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one
No.
off.
Drew Brees with a kneel down, and that ought to do it.
GG's. GG's, my dude.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That's certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old
Savannah, no.
Low scoring, close
I don't want you over my bed.
What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I loved the defenses. I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
Don't forget your nuts.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the real.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Green Bay
Packers. Big arena. I like it.
At the goal line.
Oh, shit.
And he'll get it up across the...
I am streaming Animosity Sweat on YouTube, so if you go check that out, that'd be appreciated.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
This is
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The veteran tight end, Marcel.
wide fucking open, too.
And it's third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Why did I decide to do that? I'm so stupid.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Now here's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete. And
how did they not intercept that? That's my question.
Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead.
Yellow.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And take this to
he better run it down to
field before going out of
something.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Fucking 20.
1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be
no, sir.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end.
Fuck, sir.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end.
I'm sorry for raping you.
What kind of disruption he can cause.
Mahomes going to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Martinez.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Fucking Lizard decided not to catch it like a fucking asshole.
But it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Rodgers now throwing again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Let's go.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a great throw right there and really showed a lot of confidence in his receiver.
He certainly did. Ball was in the air a long time, but he counted on the adjustment that we saw near the end of the play. As that ball was descending, who was going to come down with it? He counted on his guy, and he gambled correctly.
Please.
The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
So I'm here.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitz. Right there.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is...
I need someone to talk to.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Let's go, Adams. That's why you're my main man. I mean, come on, Lizard. I'm a main man.
On 3rd down, very proficient and a
But
good
you'd be
pass.
catching these.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
Oh,
and they connect
shit.
there
Just
and pick
push
up
me.
the 1st down.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
I'm so close.
Running right, Jones. That's 2nd.
Fuck yeah.
That's a -4.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. And this
Okay, buddy. Bye-bye, monkey.
And a big turnover there.
Bye,
These
monkey.
guys will get the football back.
Okay.
CD with that incompletion. Let's
Bye.
talk the AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January.
Savannah, go downstairs.
Who do you see as their main competitor?
I'm sorry, but I don't want you up here right now.
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be
Alright.
wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes has gathered together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh.
Bye.
Sunday night.
Thank you. Don't come again.
He'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5.
Wait, don't forget your nuts.
First down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself.
No.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith able to take him down. It's a loss
Yes,
of
sir.
3. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Mahomes.
No, sir.
It's DeMarcus Robinson. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage.
Bye.
When you see a play like that, where
No,
he's
thank you.
caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Bye. Yes, bye. Bye.
Bye, Papa. Thank you.
Give me hugs. Yellow.
Remind you that coming
Yellow.
up at halftime,
Yellow.
we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis. Of
Yes,
this
sir.
first half.
Mine.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
And he's gone.
By Jair Alexander.
No, sir.
There he goes, left side.
Yes, sir.
Into the end zone. It's a pick 6. Packer
Yeah.
Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out, oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever.
Yes, sir.
So
Savannah.
they throw the pick 6. They'll
Savannah,
get another shot
can you say
at it
yes,
now
sir?
as This one's in the air.
Say yes, sir.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Yes, sir.
And he'll be
Are you
brought
poo-poo?
down at the 23, make it
Where's
the
your poo-poo?
24-yard line.
You poo-poo? You poo-poo? Poo-poo gone? Where's your pee-pee?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job one
Do you
here,
need a new
Charles,
diaper?
just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
I'm in the ghetto. Da-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 10 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Williams. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian
Bye.
ball, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here.
I threw it.
And he's going to be swallowed up and
Savannah,
taken
go
down.
downstairs.
Back at the 5-yard line.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball
God.
in 1, as a defensive player, my mindset
Now.
is we've got them now, and that's why they dialed up the blitz and got after them.
But occasionally, oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
Bye.
They're not going to get it. They
Downstairs.
try to break the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover
Why?
on downs. Well, that was an intriguing call. You got a chip shot field.
Savannah.
Tight game.
Now.
Just take the 3.
I know that not all the old rules apply
Daddy's not gonna
in
help
today's
you.
NFL, and in fact, I'd love to have an analytics coach here.
Go downstairs now.
Probably a good play. I don't know if the analytics coach would have said that. That seemed like a bad
Savannah.
play. Take the points there and move on.
Yes, it broke.
On second and very short, Mahomes, he'll run it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football.
Can I go downstairs?
30 to the 29.
Savannah,
Give him 10 that time, escaping
go
the danger,
downstairs.
up a first down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain.
Now.
Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
And get the pencils. Go get the pencils and then go downstairs, okay?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back
now go
to
downstairs,
about the
okay?
19-yard line.
Go downstairs now.
KC offense
Savannah, go downstairs.
ready for their next drive. And with
Now.
how this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you,
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On second down, it's McCoy. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
That's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns.
Savannah, downstairs.
Assignments, it doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get
Savannah, go downstairs.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones.
Savannah, go downstairs.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd down and goal. Rodgers, touchdown, Packers.
No, I won.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't